Now, the European Union has unveiled fresh sanctions against Chinese officials for systematic breaches of human rights against Muslim minorities in Xinjiang Province. These are the first sanctions to be imposed on Beijing by the EU in over 30 years. Our Hyo-sun reports.
In a coordinated move with major Western powers, the EU has announced sanctions against China for its, quote, serious human rights abuses against Uyghur Muslims. The measures involve the freezing of assets of 4 Chinese officials, which includes a security director, as well as a ban on them traveling within the EU. The announcement was immediately denounced by Beijing's foreign ministry, saying the sanctions are based on lies and disinformation and impose its own retaliatory measures. Nonetheless, the EU insisted its stance will remain the same.
We were made aware during the meeting that China has retaliated to those sanctions, and rather than change its policies and address our legitimate concerns, China has again turned a blind eye, and these measures are regrettable and unacceptable. There will be no change in the European Union determination to defend human rights and to respond to serious violations and abuses, as I said, irrespective of where they are committed.
These are the first sanctions in more than 3 decades to be put in place on Beijing by the EU, as it has sought to avoid confrontation with China. Separately, the 27-member bloc also rolled out sanctions over alleged human rights repression in other parts of the world, including North Korea, Libya, Russia, and Myanmar. The U.S. and its allies, the U.K. and Canada, also imposed sanctions on the same officials amid mounting evidence of serious breaches of human rights by Beijing.
And we took action, as you noted, in unity with the United Kingdom, Canada, and the European Union, who also acted against human rights abusers in connection with these atrocities. This demonstrates our ongoing commitment to work multilaterally to advance respect for human rights, and we continue to have grave concerns about China's crimes against humanity and genocide on Uyghurs in Xinjiang.
The White House also said the issue was raised during last week's high-level talks in Alaska. It added the issue was also raised by President Biden during his phone conversation with Chinese President Xi Jinping a few weeks ago. Hyo-sun, Arirang News.